Ladies and gentlemen, Caravan fans, my name is Rocco Lopez. Alongside me is,
Bishop Damon.
ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the sophomore matchup between the Mount Carmel Caravan and the Montini Catholic Broncos. It's going to be a good one here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We got the starting five for the Caravan consisting of number 11, Dom Scalise, number 10, Aiden Gannett, number 40, Marshawn Thornton, number 3, Ahmed Dunbar, number 33, Adam McBreedy. Ladies and gentlemen, Marshawn Thornton here, someone to watch out for this game. He had about 15 points against St. Ignatius, and then a key inactive tonight for the Caravan. Torrey Barrett, good tip-off. He's going to go to the Caravan. Dunbar takes up the court, looks for a pass, gives it to Scalise, back to Dunbar. Dunbar's going to set a screen. Over to Gannett. Gannett's going to look for a shot, gives it to Dunbar. Dunbar goes over to Marshawn. Marshawn to Aiden Gannett. Aiden Gannett for two, it's good.
Good way to create that pocket pass. There's literally little protection off that, so that was a great way to get that pocket pass, get into that mid-range position.
Some open space right there. Number 21, Johnny Luis with the ball for the Broncos. Goes to the number 3, Connor Bagely. Good defense there by Dom Scalise. Goes over to number 1, Colin Miner. Miner looks for a shot, gives it to number 4, Jack Spanos. Spanos misses the shot, gives it back to Bagley. Over to number 12, Johnny Zayed for 3. No good. Good rebound by the Caravan. Dom Scalise with the ball.
Costly mistake to tip it back in to the other position court. That's something we don't want to do in this game.
Good play, Marshawn Thornton. Caravan lead 4-0 now. Number 12, Johnny Luis with the ball for the Broncos. Bad turnover there by the Broncos. Gives it over to Marshawn Thornton. Marshawn Thornton with the layup.
Great reaction, drive off that fast break and give it to Marshawn Thornton. He's a guy that can be trusted with layups.
Caravan go up 6-0. Number 12, Johnny Zaid with the ball. Goes to number 21, Johnny Luis. Luis drives to the paint. Good play there by the Caravan. Broncos get the ball back. Dom Scalise with the steal. Dom Scalise going to look for the layup. Dom Scalise for 2.
Montini's getting punished right now with these fast breaks. They need to start having less turnovers in this game. What do you think, Rocco? What do you think, Rocco? They need to do in order to slow this down?
If I'm Montini, I'm going to call a timeout right here after Dom Scalise makes this basket. You know, that was some pretty poor defense there by Montini. You got to wonder, you know, kind of what went through his head. It looks like he just kind of gave up on that play.
Yeah, I agree.
Number 12, John Zaid with the ball for the Broncos. Kicks it over to number 1, Colin Miner. Miner with Dunbar on him. Number 21, Johnny Luis goes over to number 3, Connor Bagely. Goes over to number 1 in the paint. Number 1 with the bucket and the and 1. Dominic Lombardi. What a play there.
It's like they were laying that ball down to get into that good area.
Yeah.
Still, it's a foul.
Broncos looking to complete the three-point play. That's going to be, we're going to have a 5-player sub, a 4-player sub for the Broncos here. You know, didn't expect to see that. I expected a timeout, you know, maybe do that out of a timeout. Number 1, Dominic Lombardi is going to shoot 1. Misses the free throw. Rebound grab by Adam McBreedy for the Caravan. Ahmed Dunbar looks to take it up. Calls out a play, number 1. Over to Marshawn Thornton. Marshawn Thornton from mid-range. No good. Aiden Gannett looks for the rebound. Broncos ball. It's going to go up to number 1, Dominic Lombardi. Lombardi's going to drive up the court looking for a pass. Number 0, Colin Miner, not ready for that pass. Over back to Lombardi. Through the middle, bad pass. Adam McBreedy with the ball to Aiden Gannett. Aiden Gannett's going to save it to Scalise. Scalise over to Gannett. Gannett pulls up from 3. Gannett shot, no good. Rebound grab by McBreedy. McBreedy goes up, shot good. Caravan lead 14-2.
Yeah, and despite missing that 3, that was a great way to find space in the corner. That's definitely going to be good, especially for great shooters on that team, because we know we got a lot of shooters. So those corner passes, very excellent.
That's a beautiful play there by the Caravan. Number 11, Santino Maheda is going to inbound the ball for the Broncos.
Looks like Montini needs to slow things down.
Yeah, you know. Number 33 with the ball, James Matsus, guarded heavily by our number 33, Adam McBreedy. McBreedy's playing very heavy man defense, not letting him breathe at all. Number 24, Owen Duff with the basket. Airballs the layup. Gets it back. Good play, though. Number 40, Zach Grabenstein. No good. Shot no good. Gives it up to Thornton from Gannett. Thornton drives in. Thornton from mid-range. Thornton gets fouled. Thornton travels. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. Thornton travels, not gets fouled.
Looks like Mount Carmel is not having the pressure to press, even when they're up.
Yeah. Number 33, James Matsus, going to inbound the ball for the Broncos, guarded by our number 33, Adam McBreedy. What are we going to see here? We're going to see Sony Mahada with the ball for the Broncos. It's a bad pass by the Broncos, goes out of bounds. Caravan ball at the Broncos bench.
Caravan is being really intimidating over this team right here. They got to slow things down, but they can't if they're pressing. So that's the issue. They need to talk some things over.
Scalise drives through. Scalise looks like a foul there, not called by the ref. Scalise misses his two. Number 33 for the Broncos goes over to number 11. Ooh, that's bad communication there by the Broncos. Dom Scalise is going to take the ball up, gives it to Thornton. Thornton's going to look for a pass to Aiden Gannett. Aiden Gannett for three. It's good. Ladies and gentlemen, Caravan lead 15-2. 3 minutes left in the first quarter.
That was an easy basket to make, especially coming from them being good shooters. They're able to find these spaces.
We're going to see the sophomore Aiden Gusty check into the game for the Broncos right now. Or for the Caravan, I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. Good play under the basket by number 24 for the Broncos, Owen Duff. Marshawn Thornton's going to travel up the court. Thornton drives in, kicks it to Scalise. Scalise over to Gannett. Gannett goes up, no good. Gannett gets his own board. Gannett goes up again, it's good. Caravan lead, 17-4.
So after that last play, Montini was get a shot up from that back screen. So that's pretty good play from Montini.
Scalise goes for the steal, goes over to number 0, Colin Miner, up to number 24, Owen Duff. Duff gets the ball back, guarded heavily by Thornton. Dunbar has the ball, traveling up the court for the Caravan. Dunbar looks for Gannett. Gannett's going to pull it from three. No, he's not. Gives it to Thornton. Thornton to Scalise. Scalise drives into the paint. Scalise gives it to Thornton. They're going to call a double dribble on Scalise. Oh, no, they're not. They're going to call a pushing foul on the Broncos, number 40. Zachary Grabenstein. It's going to put this game even at fouls. Caravan 1, Broncos 1. Caravan lead 17-4. That's not going to be a shooting foul. Dunbar is going to inbound the ball for the Caravan to Aiden Gannett, or to Aiden Gusty, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize. Gusty looks for the pass, gives it to Thornton. Thornton with the cross, double cross, lay. It's good.
Great job these players are making to get these points up.
Caravan are creating space. That's all we need in this game. Broncos driving through the paint. Number 33, heavily guarded by Adam McBreedy. Number 24, Owen Duff. Ball goes out on Owen Duff. It's going to be called. Marshawn Thornton tipped that ball out, it looked like. What are we going to see here? We're going to see number 44, Trent Stewart, the transfer from Lindblom, coming to the game. Thornton's going to inbound the ball to Ahmed Dunbar. Ahmed Dunbar is going to look to make something happen here. To Gannett, or to Gusty, ladies and gentlemen, I apologize. Gusty pulls up air balls over to Marshawn Thornton. Marshawn Thornton cuts through the paint, double step. No good. Trent Stewart with the ball. Trent Stewart heavily guarded by the Broncos. Number 0, Colin Miner jumps on it, gives it to the other team. Over to Gusty. Gusty heavily fouled. 2 shots for Aiden Gusty. That foul is going to be called on the Broncos, number 24, Owen Duff.
That foul might have been punishing a bit.
Appeared to be a costly foul there for the Broncos. Caravan are going to look to go up by 16 on this free throw.
That's not something you want to make, especially in the first quarter, because the moment you get trapped inside a lead with Mount Carmel, they would finish it off. So we'll just see if they can come back. But this first quarter is not really looking good for the Broncos.
No, sir, it is not. Number 25 checks in for the Broncos, who is not on my roster. Trent Stewart, little push to the ground that never hurt anybody. 20-4, Caravan lead by 16. Over to number 24 for the Broncos, Owen Duff. Duff guarded by Thornton. Duff kicks out to number 11, Mahada. Mahada to Duff. Good defense there by Adam McBreedy. Trent Stewart with the board. Ahmed Dunbar kicks it to Thornton. Thornton's going to pull up from 3. No good. Aiden Gusty looks for the rebound. No. Grabbed by the Broncos, number 11, Mahada. Travels up the court for the Broncos. Kicked it to number 0, Colin Miner. Colin Miner from 2.
Nice ball security by the Broncos. How they're able to keep that ball in transition.
Adam McBreedy goes up. No good. 0. Colin Miner for the Broncos goes to number 11, Sony Mahada. Ahmed Dunbar and R.J. Foster going to check. Oh, I apologize. Dom Scalise and R.J. Foster going to check in for the Caravan. Looks like they're not going to be able to come in this quarter. Looks like that's going to be the Caravan lining up for the second. Goes over to number 15, Gavin Durkin. Good defense by Dunbar. Dunbar to Thornton. Marshawn, give me one. Oh, beats the buzzer. They're going to count it. 22-6, Caravan lead. We will see you all 1 minute. Ladies and gentlemen, be sure to check out the Merchant, led by Mr. Baffo. Cover the main camera. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, check out the Merchant by Mr. Baffo. Spike ball is to be added to freshmen. So this is the Caravan's this is kind of our make-believe newspaper, you know. Like to have a little fun with this. Spike ball is going to be added to MC Athletics. Quite the game that the freshmen had at their late night. I didn't get to watch it. Kind of heard about it. Looked like it was pretty good. You were there. How'd that go?
Went pretty good. I enjoyed seeing it. Seeing this community pop out to the spike ball game. I kind of enjoyed it.
Yeah, kind of, you know, bonding together with everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, 0 seconds on the clock. We're going to go back. Ladies and gentlemen, Caravan fans, we are back for the start of the second quarter. You know, what have we saw here for the Caravan, Bryce? Bishop, I apologize, Bishop.
So we've seen a lot of good ball security plays, a lot of passes, especially inside these ball screens. We've seen them getting in transition to get open shots, especially open layups from both teams.
Good defense there by the Caravan, number 11, Dom Scalise. Bishop, I apologize. Your brother is on the broadcast with us tonight. Bishop Damon, Bryce Damon, myself, Nicholas Kovakovich, Troy Mackey on the camera, ladies and gentlemen. We have a great broadcast going here. Broncos going to inbound the ball. Number 15, Gavin Durkin's going to kick it over. Oh, R.J. Foster gets the ball back for the Caravan. Laid it to Dom Scalise. Dom Scalise goes up for the lay. Good. Caravan lead 24-6. Dom Scalise gets the ball back for the Caravan. They're going to say he knocked it out. Oh, they're going to say the Broncos knocked it out. Caravan ball at the baseline.
I think Montini is slower in terms of reading the floor, whereas Mount Carmel is quick to react and quick to get a shot open. So I do think Montini needs to address that, try to read the floor faster.
Yeah, you know, that's a hustle play there by the Caravan. Trent Stewart's going to go up for that ball, get it. Trent Stewart heavily guarded by the Broncos. Owen Duff gives it over to Gusty. Gusty to Gannett. Gannett's going to look for a pass. Two guys open on his corner. Dom Scalise gets the ball from Gannett. Dom Scalise kicks it up to R.J. Foster. Foster drives in for the layup. What a move by R.J. Foster. That was beautiful. Broncos give it up. Owen Duff with the ball. I apologize. That is Gavin Durkin who has the ball. Now Owen Duff has the ball. Duff for 2. No good. Good defense there by the Caravan. Good board there by the Broncos. Love to see those hustle plays, you know, those gritty plays.
Yeah, they're definitely keeping the ball secure and in place. They're definitely slowing down in the second quarter. So I like to see that improvement from Montini, from slowing down.
Foster gets the ball. Scalise gets the ball back for the Caravan. Scalise, they're going to call a baseline foul on the Broncos. Caravan are going to have the ball at the O at Mount Carmel. Aiden Gusty is going to take the ball in for the Caravan. Gusty kicks it to Scalise. Scalise up to Foster. Foster looks for a pass. Aiden Gusty from deep. No good. Scalise goes back up for that board. Gets it, you know. Bishop, that's what we need from the Caravan. We need rebounds, you know, we need layups, we need those.
Yeah.
The fundamentals of basketball is what we cannot mess up on this game.
Yeah, and we're definitely not a team to mess with fundamentals because we're an advanced team, making really well plays.
Very advanced team. Aiden Gannett's going to get the ball inbound for the Caravan.
They are on a pretty good winning streak right now.
It's going to go over to Foster for the Caravan. Foster drives it up, crosses the mid-range line. Foster goes up to the volleyball line. Foster's going to look for a pass, gives it to Dom Scalise. Aiden Gannett setting a screen. Aiden Gusty sets a screen. Back at Gannett. Gannett shoots, no good. 4 guys for the Broncos grab the ball. Number 24, Owen Duff, takes it up the court.
It was a good attempt to lay it from downtown. Just need to make sure they also get layups.
Steal by R.J. Foster. Foster for the layup. Foster, no good. Rebound by Trent Stewart. Trent Stewart for 2.
Great way on that fast break to get a point on the scoreboard. That's going to extend the lead. Now at 22.
You know, I love those fundamental plays where everything just kind of looks like it works out perfect for the Caravan. Number 11, Sony Mahada for the Broncos goes to Owen, goes to Colin Miner. They're going to call a foul on the Caravan. Number 44, Trent Stewart. Ahmed Dunbar checks in for the Caravan. Number 11, Dom Scalise. Number 15, Gavin Durkin is going to have the ball for the Broncos.
Let's see how they can run this play.
Durkin's going to inbound to Colin Miner. Miner's going to get the ball stolen by Gusty. Gusty's going to drive up the paint, heavily guarded by Miner. Gusty over to Dunbar. Dunbar's going to look for the offense, look to set his offense here. Dunbar to Gusty. Gusty to Barrett. Barrett looks for a pass to Gannett. Gannett for 2 with the layup. Mid-range shot, not a layup, ladies and gentlemen.
Great way to pass around the floor, looking for options to score a basket.
That's some great ball movement there by the Caravan. Number 0, Colin Miner with the ball for the Broncos. Heavily guarded by Aiden Gannett to Trent. Trent Stewart is going to be guarding him. Number 15, Gavin Durkin. They're going to call a foul again on Trent Stewart. You know, Bishop, when you're that big, you kind of gotta watch out for those fouls. You know, Keith Jenkins is a guy on varsity, our starting center. You know, he has fouls. He fouls a lot. You know, you're that size. You got to control yourself.
Definitely.
Number 15, Gavin Durkin's going to shoot 2 shots for the Broncos. Right here, we're going to see number 22, Lincoln Hopkins, and number 20, Mikey Caldronin for the Caravan.
And one thing they cannot do is not miss these free throws. They've got to cook on these. They've got to cook.
There we go. Aiden Gannett comes out for the Caravan, and Aiden Gusty goes out. Colin Durkin going to shoot his second after missing the first. Misses the second. Up to Dunbar. Good rebound there by Mikey Caldron. Dunbar looks for the shot. No good. Mikey Caldron goes up for the rebound with the Broncos number 24, Owen Duff.
Great way to press there. Try to get their ball back.
Yeah, you know, some good plays here by the Caravan and the Broncos. Caravan lead 32-8. 3 minutes, 38 seconds left in the game, in that quarter. We're going to get a timeout here by the Broncos using their first of 3. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. Ladies and gentlemen, we will see you. I lied. That is a 1-minute timeout, a full timeout. Ladies and gentlemen, we will see you in 52 seconds. We're back. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Caravan lead 32-8. 3 minutes, 38 seconds left in the game.
Carmel has been looking focused and diligent in this past game.
Dunbar for 3. No good. R.J. Foster gets the rebound for the Caravan. RJ's going to look to set his offense. What are we going to see here? Calling out, looking for some space. Space that he does not get, heavily guarded by the Broncos. Mikey Caldron with the ball. Caldron gives it up for Stewart. Stewart goes over 3 guys and gets it. R.J. Foster gets the ball back. Ahmed Dunbar has the ball now. Mikey Calderon gets the ball from Dunbar. Dunbar to Hopkins. Hopkins looking for anything, something. Mikey Calderon gets the pass from Hopkins. Trent Stewart gets the ball in the middle of the paint. Trent Stewart goes up for the layup. It's good.
That was a great play, Rand. How they were able to just try to find pass options and get that basket.
Caravan gets 34-8 now. Basket is good. 2 points for the Broncos.
That Malcolm is going to be slowing things down.
Hopkins for the Caravan, looking for something. Anything, goes over to Dunbar. Dunbar guarded by the Broncos. Dunbar to Mikey Calderon goes up to Trent Stewart. Trent Stewart loses the ball. Transition. Broncos coming up, number 11. Sony Maheda for the Broncos. RJ Foster looks for the steal. No, Broncos get it. We have an injured Bronco on the court. Shout out Miss Norris, who I see in the stands. You know, chemistry teacher for the Caravan. Teaches a lot of these sophomores that are on the team, except for a couple of them. You know, Mr. Moulet is the other teacher. Shout out to him too. I don't see him here, but you know, he deserves a shout out. Broncos gonna check in with the ball. Number 15, Gavin Durkin. Good block there by RJ Barrett.
Looks like they're trying to keep this ball in place despite these deflections.
Yeah, Colin Miner gets the ball, throws it over to number 24. Owen Duff for the Broncos, 33. James Moutsus, 15 for the Broncos. No, shot no good. Calderon, they're gonna say Calderon tipped it out.
Good attempt to lay it from downtown.
Turn the camera more. You can't see anything. Broncos number 15, Gavin Durkin's gonna inbound it. Goes over to number 5, Nick Polaric. Over to number 15, Gavin Durkin. Durkin guarded by Barrett, or by Foster, I apologize, ladies and gentlemen.
So they were able to get that ball in. They were slowing things down. They were making sure to get inside that paint, and they got the bucket.
Ethan Lopez checks in for the Caravan. Good steal there by the Broncos, number 24, Owen Duff, you know. Broncos aren't giving up anytime soon. You know, the score may be a lot. This is not a uncomebackable game. We still have 16 minutes of basketball to watch, so this will be a good one. Mikey Calderon for 3. You know, last time we were here calling this game against the Caravan played the Eisenhower Cardinals. Mikey Calderon, 8 for 9 from 3. So
touchdown, really able to ray it from behind the arc.
It was a beautiful, beautiful performance there. Marshawn Thornton's going to come back in the game for the Caravan. Owen Duff. Colin Miner with the ball. Gives it over to number 40, Grabenstein. Grabenstein over to Duff. Duff looks for the layup. No good. Blocked by Mikey Calderon. Duff gets back the ball. Gets his own rebound. Gets an and one.
Despite the rejection, he was still able to get that shot up. So shout out from him for doing that.
Broncos going to look for the three-point play.
Despite these actions, it looks like it's not cutting down the lead by very much.
No, it is not. Good play there. Good shot. No good, though. Marshawn Thornton's going to cross the top of the key. Marshawn Thornton drives in, kicks it to Calderon. Calderon up to Adam McBreedy. Adam McBreedy drives in, loses the ball, gets it back. Triple teamed by the Broncos. Broncos give it to Duff in transition. Duff with the cross. Double cross lay, no good. Mikey Calderon gets the ball for the Caravan. Over to Marshawn Thornton. Marshawn Thornton for the lay. Caravan lead 39-14. Second quarter winding down. 3, 2, 1. Second quarter's over. Shot is not going to count even if it did not go in. Bishop, this has been a great game for the Caravan here. Caravan have a 25-point lead going into the second quarter, or the second half, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a 8-minute halftime. We will see you in 7 minutes and 49 seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure to check out Night of Champions, January 18th, 115 Bourbon Street. You know, it's going to be a great night honoring the Antonetti family, Coach Jordan Lynch, Coach Alex Sertzes, Coach Seagroves, the head coach of the basketball team and the athletic director, Coach Mike Minogue, head coach of the golf team, and the 1999 football team, which was voted the greatest in the decade that year. It's going to be a great night. Tickets on sale on our website. Let's get back to this game here. This is going to be a good one. Caravan lead by 25, 39-14. Halftime is ending in 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. We are back. Welcome back, everybody.
Let's see how Montini can adjust to this game. I'm pumped to see how this goes down in these next 2 quarters.
Nick, reset the fouls. We are back. Broncos. Oh, no. I lied. Caravan. Dom Scalise going to start with the ball. Scalise is going to give it up. Number 3, Ahmed Dunbar. Marshawn Thornton led at halftime with 10 points for the Caravan. McBreedy to Thornton. Thornton looks for a pass. Thornton's going to give it to Scalise. Scalise is going to cut in. Scalise gives it back to Thornton. Thornton almost loses it. Gets it back. Good play with Marshawn Thornton. Marshawn Thornton's going to look over. Aiden Gannett is open. Thornton with a little drop pass to Gannett. Gannett tries to pull from 3. Doesn't get it. McBreedy gives it over. Good shot at selection by Adam McBreedy.
Nice way to spin on that move when they kept handing it off. Nice way to get into that corner, pass it to the paint, and get that good shot. That was impressive.
Great moves there by the Caravan. Number 5 for the Broncos. Nick Polaric is going to get the ball over to number 24, Owen Duff. Duff's going to give it over to Maheda. Maheda's going to drive in, stolen by McBreedy. Adam McBreedy on the fast break with a layup. Layup is good. Caravan lead 43-14, 29-point lead. Well, you know, Bishop, what have you seen this game?
Well, so far I've seen poor ball security by Montini so far. I do think they're rushing. At times they've been able to get a few shots up the board, mostly likely because of good handoff, good offensive reading. But for the majority of this game, I don't think Montini is dealing well with this defensive pressure produced by Mount Carmel.
Montini's going to check in after the ball was tipped out by Ahmed Dunbar. Number 0, Colin Miner gives it number 33, James Matuis over to number 11, Maheda. Maheda to Mazudis. Mazudis to Miner. Miner gives it back. Pass intended for Polarovich. No good. Ahmed Dunbar with the ball for the Caravan. It's going to inbound it. Coach Todd Wickens is going to call the play. Barcelona. Interested to see what this one's going to be.
Montini never wants to make these careless mistakes to pass it out of bounds.
That is all that is careless. That's not a skill issue. That is just, you know, that's just bad basketball. You never want to see that. Shot by Dom Scalise is going to be good for the Caravan. Dom Scalise, they're going to call a travel. They're going to say he slid. You know, I don't like those calls. You know, if you slip, you know, that's last year Noah Mister to beat DePaul. Shot got called back. That was that was tragic. None of us really like to see that, but it happened. It happened. It's over now, so.
Yeah, no sweat, man. That was horrendous.
Getting that from deep from 3, no good. Good rebound there by number 11, Maheda. Maheda with the ball. Maheda's going to travel up the court, guarded heavily by Dom Scalise. Maheda's going to look, no good. Pass, no good. Marshawn Thornton. Thornton to Scalise. Scalise back to Thornton. Thornton, no good. Gives it over to Dunbar. Dunbar travels through the paint. Dunbar floats it up. Good play by Ahmed Dunbar.
Now, that was a really well recovery. I don't know how you could describe that, Rocco. That was just really well recovery of how they were able to get that ball back in.
It was great. It was great. Number 33, Matsuis, is going to get fouled by our number 33, Adam McBreedy.
Let's see if Montini can cook on these free throws, because they have had a history of not making these.
Caravan, 1 foul to Montini, 0. 44-14, 4 minutes, 23 seconds left in the third quarter. Good ball moving here by the Broncos. It's going to go over to number 11, Maheda. Number 5, Polarovic with the ball. Number 24, Doyle shoots it. Duff, I apologize, shoots it for 3. Caravan, Broncos cut the Caravan lead to 30 points. Dunbar travels up the court, crosses the midline. Dunbar's going to look for the setter's offense. Calls Scalise over, calls number 1. Good play there for the Caravan. Adam McBreedy drives in. McBreedy cuts back. Shot over to number 5. Alexi Nodai. Nodai gives it over to back to McBreedy. McBreedy to Gannett. Gannett's going to look for a pass. Gannett's going to look for good drop pass there for the Caravan. Shot no good, or pass no good. Number 0, Miner's going to give it to number 5, Polarovic for the Broncos. Polarovic drives in. Number 24, Duff with the ball.
Looks like they're starting to get some offensive production from Montini, like with that last 3 we've seen. Let's see if they can get another point off.
Yeah, very good ball security by Montini over to Polarovic for the Broncos. Polarovic heavily guarded by Dunbar. Dunbar, what a steal. Over to McBreedy. McBreedy for the backwards lay. No good. Number 0, Miner gets the rebound over to number 33.
Looks like that pass was too much for him to handle.
Matsuis to number 0 to number 24. Number 24, Owen Duff, short with the layup. Alexi Nodai just gets, that was a punishing block. Good play there by Josh Shaw, the cameraman on the sideline. You'd love to see it. A lot of people are picking up the camera for the Caravan. I have a new kid come ask me probably once a week, how do I join the media team? Come join us, students. We are always looking for more people that can be here, Anyone that wants to join can join. Anyone that wants to help us can help us.
Rocco, what do you think they need to do to slow things down permanently? What do you think Montini needs to do?
I think they need to score, which is, sounded pretty obvious of me to say. They need to score. They really do need to score. They are still haven't broken that 20-point mark. Caravan are up by 30. It's been about 2 minutes of no scoring from anybody. So someone on Montini needs to break the scoring, break through with the scoring.
Yeah, indubitably.
Gannett with the ball, goes over to Scalise. Scalise from the top of the key. Scalise's shot bounces off, no good. Number 1 for the Broncos, Lombardi's going to travel up the court. Lombardi guarded by Nodai. Lombardi over to number 25. Number 25 over to number 5, Jack Spanos. Number 25 gets the ball back for the Broncos over to number 1, Dominic Lombardi. Lombardi drives in. Lombardi stopped. Triple team by the Caravan. Lombardi throws it up. No good. Dunbar on the rebound for the Caravan. Dunbar on a fast break. Dunbar travels up, crosses the three-point line. Dunbar with the lay. Good play there by Ahmed Dunbar.
Sam Alcon was doing their job comfortably. I think Montini needs to kick it out more. When they see them getting pressured, they can't just spin and get a mishap.
Yeah. Number 10, Jackson Sever with the ball over number 5. Spanos. Spanos kicks to number 1, Dominic Lombardi. Lombardi looks like he traveled there. Oh, no. They're going to call an and 1 foul on number 3, Ahmed Dunbar. Caravan are going to see a quadruple substitution. Number 44, Trent Stewart in. Number 22, Lincoln Hopkins. Number 20, Mikey Calderon. Number 2, Aiden Gustin for the Caravan. Number 1, Dominic Lombardi, shooting 1 free throw to complete the three-point play. Free throw is good. Bishop, there's that 20. Even though the Caravan keep racking up points, the Broncos need to start, pick up their pace, pick up their energy.
Yeah, definitely. They need to start scoring more shots. They need to get that stamina going. I know it's hard to get the stamina going in this game, especially when you're the team that's down. You're down by like 29. It's like
Nodai from 3, no good. Number 1, Lombardi takes the ball up for the Caravan. Lombardi drives in. Lombardi over to Spanos. Spanos over to Gavin Durkin. Gavin Durkin's shot, no good. Less than 1 minute remaining in the third quarter.
Despite that miss, that was a really great pump fake there, and how they were able to get closer to the basket. That's what Alcama should do more often.
Aiden Gusty pulls up very far 3. Love to see that. You love to see these guys taking risky shots. You're up. You might as well take the risk. Lombardi drives in for the Broncos. Shoots it. Shot is good. 52-22. Caravan lead. 30 seconds left in the third quarter, I apologize. Trent Stewart's going to peel off of his screen. Gusty's going to give it over to Mikey Calderon. Trent Stewart's going to peel off his screen again. Ball to Trent Stewart. Trent Stewart over to RJ Bear, or over to Lincoln Hopkins. Lincoln Hopkins to Alexi Nodai. Nodai with the ball. Trent Grisham with the ball. Trent Stewart with the ball, I apologize. Shot, no good. 8 seconds left in the quarter. Broncos going to drive in very quickly. Lombardi in the paint. Lombardi kicks it out to number 40, Zachary Gravenstein. Shot, very no good. Rebound, also no good. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the third quarter. Caravan lead 52-22. We will see you all in 1 minute. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure to check out the Caravan, the official newspaper of your Mount Carmel Caravan, the Mount Carmel High School newspaper, the official student news publication of Mount Carmel. See all of our sports articles, our opinion articles, our feature articles, staff profile articles, learn about your teachers, learn about your fellow classmates, kind of learn about what's happening around our school. Check out the article Matt Malloy wrote about me, myself, and my photography business. Number 1, Dominic Lombardi is going to get the ball for the Broncos.
Looks like it's the final quarter. I think Mount Carmel will bring it home. Montini, despite Montini losing, they're still putting up a fight, especially considering Mount Carmel's a really good team.
Yeah, you love to see that. You love to see teams not give up. Number 4, Nick Jack Spanos over number 21, Johnny Luis. Luis lays it in for the Broncos. Mikey Caldron gives it to Aiden Gusty. Gusty fumbles it a little bit, gets it back. Good recovery by Aiden Gusty. Over to Caldron. That was Trent. There was Lincoln Hopkins over to Mikey Caldron. Mikey Caldron drives in. Caldron looks up to Hopkins. Hopkins pulls up from 3. No good. Bounce in and out. Mikey Caldron, good defensive play. Aiden Gusty chasing down. Number 21, Johnny Luis with the ball. Layup is good. And 1. Bishop, the Caravan got to watch these and 1 fouls. These are costly 3-point plays. It could be a 3-point play.
Yeah, I think it's really costly to make these fouls. I think we need to adjust that going forward. I like the man defense they're running. I just don't think it's working on Montini. I think they're starting to neutralize that. Team's starting to neutralize our Mount Carmel defense. That definitely is a concern.
Shot no good by Johnny Luis. Caravan 52, Broncos 26. Good way to get up there by Trent Stewart. Trent Stewart down on the ground. Looks like he's in pain. Airballed by Lincoln Hopkins. Mikey Caldron to Trent Stewart. Trent Stewart to Lincoln Hopkins. Hopkins looks like he gets fouled. Still gets it up there. Aiden Gusty gets the ball for the Caravan. Gusty to Lopez. Lopez for 3. No good. Good defense there by the Broncos. Way to get that rebound. Number 1, Dominic Lombardi drives at the court for the Broncos, guarded by Aiden Gusty. Over to Lopez. Lopez on the ball. Good ball defense by Lopez. A little trickery pass there. Lincoln Hopkins is going to try to get up there. Lays it. No good. Ethan Lopez with the rebound. Lopez comes out to the 3 line. Lopez to Gusty. Gusty for 3. Bang.
That is some advanced skill work by Mount Carmel. How they were able to get that pass over, that was really impressive. I'm not going to lie, I can never do that.
That's why I broadcast. I don't play sports. Good layup by the Broncos. Kind of cutting this lead down. Still a pretty big lead. I never want to say a game is over, but this game is probably over. I love this. This was a fun game to announce. Very fun. My first play-by-play game as Lopez from 3. Good shot, Ethan Lopez.
Looks like they're starting to consistently lay basketballs from beyond the arc.
Yeah, the Caravan are kind of just pounding it to the Broncos now. Out on the Broncos, Lincoln Hopkins going to inbound the ball for the Caravan. Going to give it to Aiden Gusty, it looks like number 2, who's going to be guarded by number 4, Jack Spanos for the Broncos, who's not really playing press, not really playing man defense, playing little laid-back defense.
Yeah, I guess at the point of this game, I guess these guys are just trying to get their stats up.
Trent Stewart with the ball with the pass fake. Ethan Lopez catches a high pass. Lopez drives in. Lopez to Caldron. Caldron throws it up for 3. No good.
These are some good looks.
Lopez looks for a 3 again. Gives it over to Trent Stewart. Trent Stewart, what are we going to do here? Drives in, no. Aiden Gusty, wow, makes a man miss. Aiden Gusty, finish it for 3. Good play, Aiden Gusty. Caravan leads 61-28. Aiden Gusty just made a man miss. That was beautiful.
Crowd's getting all warmed up, especially particularly coming from the Mount Carmel side. These threes
It's going
are
to be
pounding.
a foul. Foul on number 44, Trent Stewart. Checking in for the Broncos, number 12, John Zaid. First time we've seen him this quarter. We're going to have a running clock here at Mount Carmel. It's not going to be a shooting foul. It's going to be, drives in. Number 21, Johnny Luis for the Broncos.
Great reaction to get that shut up by Montini.
Number 2, Aiden Gusty takes it in for the Caravan. Gusty drives down, gives it to Hopkins. Hopkins looking to do something. Hopkins drives in. What a move. Lincoln Hopkins gets his own rebound. Hopkins back up. No good. Broncos, Johnny Luis gets the ball. Luis over number 24, Owen Duff. Owen Duff with the layup. It's good for the Broncos. Good play there by the Broncos. Good defense, good rebounds, all around. Good ball movement, great plays there. Number 2, Aiden Gusty gives it to Ethan Lopez. Lopez is going to look for a screen from Trent Stewart. Trent Stewart gives the screen. Lopez looking to do something with the ball. Lopez looks to pull up, no. Gives it to Hopkins. Hopkins up to Gusty. Gusty over to Caldrone. Caldrone looking to do something with the ball. Caldrone to Hopkins. Hopkins calls out a screen, looking for something, anything. Aiden Gusty. That was miscommunication there by the Caravan. Number 4, Jack Spanos with the ball. Number 24, Owen Duff finishes the layup.
I'd say more defensive pressure than miscommunication. I do believe Montini truly worked hard to get that ball into that next play.
Good defense there by the Broncos. Going to go out on the Broncos. Number 30, we're going to see check back into the game. R.J. Foster back in. Caldrone from 3, shot, no good, airballed. Recovered by the Broncos, number 12, John Zaid. Over to Luis. Luis with the ball. Luis pulls up from 3. Luis' shot, no good. R.J. Foster on the rebound for the Caravan. Caravan are looking to start their offense. Just over a minute left in this game for the Broncos. Down by 25. You got to do something. Kind of make this look better than it was. And, I'm going to say, Bishop, this game was better than the scoreboard says. The Broncos did play very good.
Yeah.
Caravan just outplayed them. First 2 quarters, Caravan completely outplayed them.
Yeah, I mean, the team, Montini never got tired in any way. I believe they were making some acute plays that Mount Carmel can even struggle with.
No backcourt violation on the Broncos. Shot goes up, no good. $20 seconds left in the game. It's going to be a running clock for the Caravan. Mikey Caldrone looks like he's just going to dribble the clock out. Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize. Our scoreboard is wrong. There is 9 seconds left in this game. Caldrone over to Foster. Foster's going to hold the ball. The Broncos are going to accept defeat. Caravan are going to clap it up. Ladies and gentlemen, your final score, Caravan 61, Broncos 34. Great game here tonight.
It's a great game.
Fight night. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure to check out Fight Night Saturday, April 26th. Great event here put on by Mount Carmel. If you cannot make it, your Caravan Media Group will be streaming this game. Ladies and gentlemen, Bishop, this was a fun game. We are going to hand it over to our varsity streamers, Matt Malloy and Marty Mann. Great game here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in.